Hi, so today we're going to be talking about special products. So before we left for our extended break, we talked about different ways to multiply binomials. Remember, a binomial has two terms. So we talked about the box method, the FOIL method, distributive property, a couple different options for you. So now, if you have a binomial, there's one more method, and these are kind of a time saver. So what we're going to do is talk today about the patterns for the special products. So first we have a plus b times a minus b. So if we were FOILing, we would say first two terms would be a times a, which is a squared. Outer two terms, which would be a times negative b, would be negative ab. Inner would be b times a, which is ba. Remember, you can multiply in any order, so b times a is really the same time as a times b. So that's why I put that it was equal to ab. And then the last two terms was b times negative b, which is negative b squared. So we have a squared minus ab plus ab minus b squared. Notice that the negative ab and the positive ab are going to cancel out. So we're going to be left with a squared minus ab. Right, what if we took a plus b squared and FOILed it? Well, a plus b squared is a plus b times a plus b. Remember, squaring means multiplying the same thing twice. So the first two terms would be a squared. Outer two terms would be ab. Inner two terms would be ab. And the last two terms would be b squared. So our final answer for this would be a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. And then the last type of pattern is a minus b squared. So remember, once again, squaring means multiplying the same thing twice. That gives you a minus b times a minus b. First two terms is a squared. Outer two terms, negative ab. Inner two terms, negative ab. And last two terms, positive b squared. So that gives us a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So instead of FOILing, now we can use these special product rules, like I said. So if you have, for example, 3x plus 4 squared, right? So my a is 3x. Let me go back a page. So my a is always going to be the first number, or the first term that I see. B is the second term I see, just so you guys understand. So a is 3x. B, in this case, is 4. So do you guys notice that this is in the form a plus b squared, okay? And we said that that was going to give us a squared plus 2ab plus b squared. So a squared is 3x squared, which is 9x squared. Then we have 2ab, which is going to give me 2 times 3x times 4. And then we have, and that gives you 24x. And then we have b squared, which is going to give you 4 to the second power, which is 16. So your final answer is going to be 9x squared plus 24x, and then we have our plus 16. All right, next one. A is 5x, your b is 2y. It was in the form of a minus b squared, which gives you a squared minus 2ab plus b squared. So a squared is, my a was 5x, so I replace it with 5x squared. So 5 to the second power gives you 25, x to the second power gives you x squared. Next you have minus 2ab. So you plug in your numbers, negative 2 times your a times your b gives you negative 20xy. And then lastly your b squared. So your b was 2y. You square that, you're going to get 4y squared. When you put it all together, you've got your 25x squared minus 20xy, and then your plus 4y squared. Okay, so you're going to try these on your own, but here's the answers. X plus 7 squared is going to give you x squared plus 28x plus 49. If you want to pause in between while you're practicing, that's fine. Next one, you got 7x minus 3 squared is 49x squared minus 42x plus 9. Next, you got 16x squared minus 8x minus y squared, and then number 4 is 9m squared plus 6mn plus n squared. It's a little hard to read because of that little Smart Notebook logo, but remember we cannot get rid of that, unfortunately. All right, sum and difference pattern. So we had foiled this one earlier, but here's an example. So our A is T, my B is 5. Hopefully you recognize it's in the pattern of A plus B, and then A minus B. So that's going to give you A squared minus B squared. So your A squared is, your A is T, so you square it, you're going to get T squared. Your B was 5, you square it, you get 25. So your final answer is going to be T squared minus 25. Now why did I put a minus here? Because you see that there's a minus here, so we have to carry that over, okay? So T squared minus 25. All right, next one, find each product. So A is 3x, my B is y, and once again it's in the form A plus B, A minus B. So your A squared is 3x squared. So when you square that, you're going to get 9x squared. Your B was y, so you square that, you're going to get y squared. And remember, once again, there's a minus on you, so you have to transfer it over. So you're going to have 9x squared minus y squared. These you're going to find the product. And like I said, if you want to pause and work this out on your own, and then play the video when you're ready to check the answers. But here you go. X squared minus 100, or x squared minus 1, and x squared minus 9y to the second power. So thanks for watching. I know this is short, but I don't know how long I can actually record on this screen recorder. And if you have any questions, feel free to let me know. You can call the school phone number. There's a whole bunch of ways to get in touch with me. We can do a Zoom video. We'll figure it out together. So, like I said, I'm here to help you, and best of luck.